Welcome everyone. One of the largest trucking company in US is closing down. As owner-operators and small fleet owners, there are lessons to be learned from Yellow's mistake. Yellow Corporation is an iconic trucking company that was founded in the year 1923, filed for bankruptcy on August 7th of 2023. The company cited severe financial distress as the reason for its closure. Yellow had been continuously struggling financially for years, and its bankruptcy is the largest in the history of trucking industry. There are a number of lessons that owner-operators and small truck owners can learn from Yellow's mistake. Firstly, don't take on too much debt. Yellow suffered hugely because of heavy debts. The company used to borrow heavily in order to acquire other trucking companies. They have acquired Yellow Corp for $1.05 billion and USF for $1.5 billion, but it is failed to generate enough profits to service its debt. Let us compare debt to equity ratio of Yellow's corporation with other trucking companies in the market. Debt to equity ratio of UPS is 10.89%, FedEx is 21.20%, XPO Logistics is like 131.22%, and JB Hunt is like 69.33%. Whereas in the case of Yellow Corporation, if we try to calculate debt to equity ratio, the equity itself is in a negative state, like negative $1.6 billion. This shows how the organization suffered with huge debts. The debt is like $54.9 billion. With this, I would like to enlighten owner-operators and small fleet owners not to leverage themselves when buying assets. Owner-operators and small fleet owners, start small and add more trucks as your business grows. Be prepared to repay your debts even in economic downturn. The debt to equity ratio, try to keep it as like minimum to 100%, as you need to pay off $1 of debt with your own money, equity $1. And as we know, trucking is like a cyclical market, so try to be prepared to repay your debts even in economic downturn as we are facing now. The other factor that involved in the downfall of Yellow Corporation is spot rates, driver wages, and gasoline price. Spot rates has been decreased by 42%, and this drop is the biggest drop in last 15 years in the trucking industry. The other factor is drivers' wages. Driver wages has been increased by 5%. We can clearly see that wages has been increased like double the normal hike. Usually the wages would be increased by 2%, whereas during the pandemic period, the drivers' wages has been increased by 5%. The long-haul drivers accelerated their wages. That's why the freight rates have been increased during pandemic. The next factor is like gasoline prices. The gasoline prices have been increased by 11%. With this graph, we can see like the last dip in gasoline price was on 2020, and now after that the price of the gasoline is keep on rising, and it's like more than 11%. Yellow was caught off guard during the pandemic COVID-19. With this pandemic, the freight volumes were declining. As owner-operators and small fleet owners, you should have a plan to face this economic downturn. Yellow has failed to invest in technologies. As the trucking company is rapidly changing and it's competitive, the competitors are using innovative technologies have put Yellow as a disadvantage because Yellow is very slow in adapting to the new technologies. The other crucial aspect in trucking is to take care of your drivers. Yellow has failed to maintain a good relationship with its drivers. That results in its financial problem. Yellow's relationship with its drivers was strained. The company had numerous number of disputes with its drivers. The company hasn't invested much in drivers, So I suggest owner operators and small fleet owners to take care of your drivers so the business would be great. The closure of Yellow Corp is a reminder that even largest and successful trucking companies can fail. Owner operators and small fleet owners can learn from Yellow's mistake and avoid repeating the same. Thank you for watching.